going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today's video, we're going to be continuing along with our Balloons Tower Defense 6 walkthrough / playthrough / guide. And for today's guide, we're going to be jumping onto a Park Path Chimps mode. So for this mode, we will be using Quincy as our hero, and you will need to have a couple of towers unlocked. The main towers that you're going to need unlocked is the Icicle and Impale. You will also need to have the tier 5 Apache Prime unlocked. And then additionally, on top of those two towers, you will need the Ninja Monkey upgrade to Balloon Jitsu, and then the Alchemist with stronger stimulant. And then we'll just finish it off with a Engineer Monkey upgraded to Overclock. Now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump straight into Park Path Chimps mode. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright guys, so what we're going to be starting off with is we're going to be starting off with our Quincy. And we're going to place our Quincy right about there. Perfect. That way we can go ahead and get as much area covered as we possibly can. And now we can go ahead and press play. So we're going to start off by speeding through these first initial couple of rounds. It's not too difficult to deal with. Quincy is a great hero to start off most Chimps maps with. And then as soon as we have enough money to afford to upgrade a Ninja Monkey, that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and get that Ninja Monkey on the field as soon as possible. That way we don't need to worry about any camel balloons on round 19. Alright, perfect. And then I am guessing we'll probably be able to afford our Ninja Monkey probably round 8. Alright, just need a little bit more money and then we'll be able to afford it. Now don't worry guys, I will be doing a couple of fast forward bits throughout this guide because I do know there are going to be a couple of basically downtime when we're waiting to be able to afford a couple of towers. So to save you guys a little bit of time and effort, I will go ahead and fast forward when we get to those points. Alright, now that we have our Ninja Monkey placed down, I went ahead and placed him semi-close to our Quincy. That way we could go ahead and get this starting area covered. Following placing down the Ninja right here, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to Ninja Discipline. Following the Ninja Discipline, we're going to go ahead and get that Seeking Shurikens going ASAP as well. Alright, so a majority of this guide is pretty much just going to be us saving up money to buy Balloon Jitsu. So as soon as we get our Alchemist placed on the field, we're going to go ahead and speed things up all the way until round 39 because there's pretty much nothing to do besides waiting to upgrade our Ninja and then our Alchemist as well. But I want to go ahead and get the Alchemist placed down before I fast forward to round 39. Alright, so there's our Sharp Shurikens, and then next thing that we're going to be going for is we're going to be going for our Alchemist. And then following the Alchemist, I'll go ahead and tell you guys what upgrade pass I'm going to choose, and then we'll go ahead and fast forward to 39. Alright, so we should be able to afford our Alchemist here in just 1 second. Alright, here in just 1 second, like I said, man, it takes so long in these early rounds to just get it going. It's like, I know what I want to do. Can you just hurry up and send the balloons already? Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and upgrade to Strong. And now the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing Acidic Mixture Dip. Making sure that we switch our Alchemist over to targeting Strong. I can't stress that enough because, of course, when the lead balloons come out, it's always nice to have that little bit of added popping power. Alright, now that we have our Alchemist on the field, the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be upgrading all the way to Balloon Jitsu. And then, of course, following Balloon Jitsu, we'll upgrade to Stronger Stimulant. So, now that we went ahead and covered that, let's go ahead and fast forward all the way till round 39. So, I'll see you guys in like 45 seconds. Alright guys, it is officially round 39. As soon as round 40 comes, we're going to go ahead and slow things down just a touch. That way we can go ahead and activate Quincy's ability. That way we have a little bit of added help when it comes to the Moab balloon. Alright, so as soon as Quincy starts to fire, we're going to go ahead and activate his ability. Then go ahead, we're going to go ahead and fast forward through it. Alright, now the next thing that we're going to grab is we're going to grab ourselves a little bit of a monkey village here. Then we're going to grab a second monkey village and place it right here on the other side of the street like so. And then we're going to go ahead and grab a bigger radius with jungle drums. Then we're also going to grab the monkey business and monkey commerce as well. Alright, perfect. And now the next thing that we want to go with is we want to go ahead and we'll leave this monkey village like it is. Next thing that we want to go with is we want to grab ourselves a heli monkey and place, or a heli tower, or a heli pilot and place it right there. And then just slowly start to upgrade it to the top tier. Alright, now that we have our heli pilot upgraded right now, the next thing that we're going to go for is we're just going to go ahead and fast forward all the way to the point until we have 21,170. So again, I will see you guys in maybe like a minute, maybe a minute and a half. So I hope you guys enjoy the little speedy bit. Alright guys, it is officially round 56, and as you guys can tell, we have enough money to afford our Apache dartship. The next thing that we want to do is we want to grab faster darts and faster firing to increase our heli pilot's popability. And then the reason why we place this monkey village up here is because we're going to upgrade it to a bigger radius, and then jungle drums one more time on this tower. Then we're going to go ahead and grab grow blocker, then a radar scanner as well. And that will give our Apache dartship the ability to see camo balloons. So now the last thing that we need to do is we just need to go ahead and wait. Well, not the last thing, but the next thing that we need to do is we need to save up the $48,600 to afford the Apache Prime. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward one more time until the point where we can afford the Apache Prime, and I will bring you guys back as soon as we can afford it. Alright guys, it's the end of round 75, and I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys back here for 76. We're going to go ahead and pop Quincy's Aerostorm ability for round 76, just to make sure that our Apache dartship doesn't struggle too much with 76. I know we're still a little bit away from being able to afford the Apache Prime, but round 76 till round 79 sometimes gives us a little bit of a hard time. So I'm going to go ahead and guide you through it, just in case we need to use Quincy's rapid fire ability, or just in case we need to use his Aerostorm ability as well. Alright, 77 shouldn't give us an issue. It's 78 that might give us a little bit of a problem here. So as you can see, we have this giant rush of ceramic balloons that is just proving a little bit too fast for our Apache dartship to deal with. So we're going to go ahead and activate Quincy's rapid fire ability as soon as the balloons reach this second pathway here. And then we have one more group of ceramic balloons that are going to come out towards the end of round 78 that are camo ceramic balloons. And then we'll go ahead and activate Quincy's Aerostorm ability for that group. Alright, and as you guys can see, the Apache dartship has been shredding through all of these rounds with little to no problems, especially when it's paired with the Balloon Jitsu and Ninja. Alright, this is the group of ceramic balloons that I was talking about. We're going to go ahead and clear those out with the Aerostorm ability. Now, I'm sure that Quincy and the Balloon Jitsu and Monkey could have been able to deal with those, but just to be safe, I went ahead and I popped Quincy's Aerostorm ability, because again, those are the only those are the couple of rounds that get a little bit sketchy, especially when you're using Quincy with the Apache dartship, because we do have a lot of money in reserve, but we don't have a lot of towers on the field. Alright, and then after round 79, towards the end of it, we should be able to afford our Apache Prime. Maybe, if not, we're definitely going to be able to afford it either at the end of round 80 or the beginning of round 81. Alright, and perfect. The Apache dartship is such a good tower guys. Alright, so as soon as the ZOMG gets within range of our Quincy, we're going to go ahead and activate his rapid fire. That way we can go ahead and make quick work of round 80. And then next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let the Apache dartship finish off these BFBs and Moab balloons. Alright, and perfect. There is our Apache Prime. And now the next thing that we're going to be going for is we're going to go for our Overclock. So much like the Apache dartship, we kind of want to place it within range of these two villages right here. We're going to upgrade it all the way to Overclock. The reason why I wanted to put it within range of these two villages is I wanted to try and give it a little bit of a discount with the first couple of upgrades. It's not that big of a deal because the first couple of upgrades are really cheap, but you guys can see the tier 4 Overclock upgrade is kind of pricey, but believe me guys, it is 112% worth it, especially when you start getting to around 90 plus. Alright, and then as soon as we get this Overclock, the next tower that we're going to buy is we're going to buy our Ice Monkey. Alright, and there is our Overclock. And now that we have our Overclock, the next thing that we're going to upgrade is we're going to go ahead and buy primary training, then primary mentoring. And then as you guys can see, we're getting a little bit of a discount from this tower in the very back. The reason why I didn't put the center tier on this tower right here is because, of course, these two towers are already buffed by the Alchemist. And then on top of that, they can both passively see camos as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our Ice Monkey. We're just going to go ahead and place our Ice Monkey right about here. So it's getting that little bit of a discount. But we're also going to be getting the free upgrade because of the top tier monkey village as well. Alright, perfect. And then as you guys can see, it is going to be a little bit of a hefty price tag to afford the Icicle Impale. But hopefully we can afford it before around 98 and around 99. And then even if we can't, guys, it's perfectly alright because we do have the Overclock paired with our Apache Prime. Alright, perfect. The one thing we do want to do additionally on top of the Icicle Impales, we do want to grab ourselves a Alchemist to throw on top of our Apache Prime. But we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves the Icicle Impale first. We don't really need to super buff the Apache Prime too much because it is being buffed by, or it will be buffed by the Overclock, and it is also getting buffed from the monkey villages as well. Alright, round 92 shouldn't be that much of an issue. Around 93, we're going to go ahead and Overclock because round 93 can get a little bit hairy because you get a few more DDTs there. And then, of course, round 94 is going to be a cakewalk, and then round 95, we're going to Overclock as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and Overclock our Apache Prime now, and then we easily dealt with the DDTs, which is exactly why I Overclocked the Apache Prime on 93. Now, round 94, again, is going to be pretty much a cakewalk. And again, as soon as round 95 comes through, we're going to go ahead and Overclock our Apache Prime again. Alright, as you can see, our Apache Prime is making easy work of these late game rounds. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wait until we Overclock. We're going to go ahead and Overclock as soon as we see the first Moab balloon pop on screen, which should be any second now. There we go. Let's go ahead and Overclock our Apache Prime and slow things down just a touch. Alright, perfect. Again, our Apache Prime should be able to deal with these rounds with no issue. Alright, and perfect. Our Apache Prime was able to deal with these DDTs exactly the way that we foretold. Perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead. We'll grab ourselves our Icicle Impale. Now, if you guys do struggle with that round, if you guys want to go with the Icicle Impale first, opposed to going with the Overclock, it would make round 95 a little bit easier. But if worse comes to worse, we did have Quincy's two abilities that we could have used at any given point in time, and that would have been able to make up for the Apache Prime kind of being a little bit slow there. Alright guys, now that we have the Icicle, Impale, the rest of this Chimps mode is going to be a breeze. Let's go ahead and grab a stronger stimulant with faster throwing for our Apache Prime here. And then we're going to grab one more Alchemist upgraded to stronger stimulant on top of the one we already have now. The reason why we want to grab multiple Alchemists for our Apache Prime is the brew for the Alchemist only works for a certain amount of shots fired by our towers. So say the Apache Prime shoots 100 rounds and the buff only works for, oops, let's go ahead and slow things down just a touch. We need to overclock our Apache Prime here for a second. I kind of lost track of where we were, but we did want to overclock for round 98, or round 98 and round 99. But anyways, like I was saying, the Alchemist buff only works for a certain amount of shots with the tower that is currently affecting. So as you'll see, like the buff is applied, then it's instantly removed. The reason is because the Apache Prime is firing so fast. Now let's go ahead and overclock our Apache Prime one last time for round 100, and you guys will see that the Apache Prime will finish off this mode with no issues. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys found this guide helpful. Feel free to let me know in the comments below any critiques that you guys may have, as well as feedback. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this video, and you guys already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.